So it's Tom's on Poker, and I'm trying something different today. As part of my bankroll challenge, I'm doing 4 tables at once, simultaneously. So it sort of functions as to distract me from the emotional impact of grinding at 1 for an hour and getting 2 outed. And so far it's working well. I've got 2 180s, a 360 that's just started, and a 45 centre. You can tell by the stacks I'm doing fairly differently in all of them. This one here I've just called it all in from under the gun, +1, where he had I had 9s and I had 2000 at the spine level, and the shover had, hang on, I'm not calling that by the way. The shover had king 9 and he hit a king, so I said to myself I'm calling and then calling this shove as well. I don't know if it's positive EV or not, but he's shoving for 3, 4, well, less than 5 big blinds, so I'm probably flipping, but I can afford to take a chance at this stage. I've fairly healthy stacks, so I'm unlikely to be dominated. So I've got 428 to call to win 2000, so I'm getting 5 to 1. I've got more than that with 6s. Ace king 10 4. There's the king, and everyone beat me. It's not a huge hit to my stack though, and I fancy taking a chance there. Still fairly decent stacked in this now, so I've got 20 big blinds. So this one I'm really quite short, and obviously it's only to be shoving most hands here. Like I said, just been cooled in that one. This one here, I got it up to about 1600 I think, and then obviously I've bled or lost since then. And this one is only just started, it's a 360 turbo, and there's 206 left, so it's a bit more of juice left in that one. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, I'm still in the 4 that I started with. I'm only doing 4 this session, but part of the problem I've been doing recently was playing maybe just 2 at once or 1 at once, so you get too attached to it and then it's sort of, you don't concentrate as more. The decision's based more on the fact of, oh, I've planned to play tonight, so I'm going to play, and I'm going to, you know what I mean, I'm going to fold here so I can stay in a bit longer. Regardless of what happens here, I'm shoving. Even if there's shove. I can't fold here. All in. I bet it all. Hopefully I'm live. Go on a 4, so give me a quid. Folding that under gun. He's going to tank all with aces, isn't he? I know it. Ace jack. Well, this is ace. 4 or 5. Nope. 72nd. So, what was 4 is now 3. There was a hand in this that I should have shoved before. It was 5s against 3 all-ins before me, which isn't what I usually do, but they were all fairly short stacked, but I didn't want to risk gambling, but it turns out they all had pretty much the same hand, like ace rag, so I was in great shape against them. Let's make this 45 one a little bit bigger, not that bigger. Right, fold that. I've got ace king suited here. I'm going to raise that to 455 under the gun. I've got ace 4 here and he's shoved the... This is a weird spot. I'm going to fold because I don't know much about the player. Don't think it's an auto shove. If I had a HUD I'd have a better idea of who I was dealing with, but to be fair, he's just called an all-in with king 6, so I probably should have called then, but anyway, back to ace king. I'm going to c-bet for 440 and then play it from there. Can feel a raise coming. Just a call and the ace. I've got a lock on the hand now, I think. I'm still going to bet 655, keeping it small. Keep his bluff shoves in there. Nah, he's folded. was more than happy to call off there, and I think if I bet small enough and leave with enough behind, you might think shoving's an option. Like I'm trying to buy it with like Queen Jack or something, or King Queen. Keep his bluffs in his range. Really short in this one now. Small blinds short as well. This is going in if it folds around to me. It's folded around to me, so it's going in. I was expecting a call there. King 10, so we're ahead. We're very ahead. And we win. Excellent. Six is playing out there. That's a fold. That was about the worst I've ever seen sixes played. Check this out. Obviously you're watching it in like real time, but I missed it. So he just limps under the gun +2, calls the raise, goes check check on the flop. So he's checked out of position, checks again, and then when he's bet a tenth of the pot, he's shoved into him, pretty much dead. That's a very strange line. One that isn't positive, I don't think. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, so I'm going to record it until I've finished all four, or three now, I suppose, but yeah. And aces. I'm not going to do anything but shove here. There's no point pissing about. Don't really have the stack for it, and I'm getting called by so much worse every time. That'll do. I've got that bad beat feeling coming on, but if it happens, it happens. I'm not folding here. And I'm folding there. I was going to be in raise there, but now I'm not, and I'm going to call there. Get it in against his probable. I don't know why you'd shove for that much under the gun into. It's got everyone covered by at least 4k or 3k. What's he going to have here? What's he going to have? King Queen. Oh wow. Is he dead on that flop? So he's open shoved King Queen under the gun for 28 big blinds. Wow. I do like it when in poker when you get to the hand in good, and it stays good and you win. But then again, you do want people to be getting it with stuff like King Queen when you got aces, because that's just win. I wouldn't be surprised if I lost that. I've had quite a few times I've lost with aces against ace jack this week, so I'm not running the best. But by playing more than one at once and taking the thought out of my mind of, oh, he's going to bad beat me, I won't play this hand. Which doesn't happen that frequently, but it only needs to happen once to hijack a session. Ooh. Oh! Yeah. Resock out. Fold here. So I've got 16 big blinds in this, 11 in that, and 23, 24 in this. Doing too bad in all of them, really. What to do here? What's he going to do? He's thinking, he's thinking, he's thinking. He's thinking, he's still thinking, and he's shoved. He's tank shoved my big blind, and I've got ace 10. Is he doing that with rags? I'm going to call here. He's got sixes. I put him on an ace rag, so I didn't have to have him dominated, but a lot of times in these, they shove with a lot worse than sixes. I wasn't expecting to see sixes there. I'm guessing he shoved because he didn't know how to play it. So safe bet if you don't know what you do, if you don't know how to play it or you don't know what you want to do with it, then just shove it in. But I was expecting to see maybe a king 10, king jack, something like that there. I'm going to c bet here 155, keep it small. So he's very short stacked, he's very short stacked, and neither so is he as well. Well, no, it's not, but folded anyway. Alright, so I'm third in this one now. And I'm not calling that because I'm not high. Oops. Pocket kings. I'm going to bump it up to 380 in this. For reasons I'm not yet sure of. Probably too big there. I think if I make it 200, I might get a shove from one of these, but... Oh, hello. Who's made it 900? Well, I'm not folding kings pre-flop in a 50-cent sit and go. He's got queens. And we get it through. Very nice. See, if he calls there and sees a flop, maybe we both, the stacks don't go in with an ace high board, very drawy board, maybe stacks don't go in, but see they did there. And that's a fold. At this point in this one, I'm going to get the other table up so we can see what the play is like, and obviously when we get to the final table. So at this point now that I've got a top 3, top 4 stack, I'm looking to obviously steal when I can, but mainly try and conserve chips for the final table, because I'm fairly confident in my final table game. So take as many as we can to there. Don't know if you can see this small one here, but it's not too important, it's just out of the table. Pocket fives, this is what I think, this is what I mean about some of these hands I'm going to be playing now. I could min raise the button, probably lose 800 if he calls and I miss, or raise and he shoves and I'm putting in an unnecessary flip. Obviously here I can just fold, but that's the thing you got to think of. If I make it 800 there and he goes all in with like king 10 or something, an unnecessary flip, obviously I'll be ahead, but I don't know if I've got it long enough to sort of play passively until the final table, so I might not end up getting a chance to do that, but seems to be fairly active on that table. Ace queen, ace 5, club? No, down to 12. King 5. No. There's not so many short stacks on there, if any, apart from him maybe. Would have been a nice flop, wouldn't it? 10 jack, fold. And I'm going to fold that. So you shove for the button here. And fold again for reasons before. Ace 10. Well, obviously if he goes all in, I'll call. Don't know what to do if say hijack shoves. Well, that's made my decision a lot easier. Don't care if I'm ahead of his range. I'm not risking my tournament with ace 10, ace jack. Ace jack's good. So down to 11. I'm going to limp the button here because I've still not seen him play that much and he might be very aggressive, so I'll happily lose 200 if he comes over the top, but see a flop and I'll get trips and I'll check it. Check call 400. It's hearts now, but I'm still going to bet. I'm going to bet 400, keep it small. He might come along with a heart, he might already have a flush, but I folded. Fair enough. Fold, fold. Pocket queens, too much to shove here. I'm going to call to hopefully induce one of these to shove as well. If not, I'll see a flop in position. It's a fairly good flop for my hand. There's not many eights in their range, I don't think. I'm going to call here and then raise the turn. Not too sure what either of them have got here. I'll make that 600 to go. Getting called by jacks now. If he's got an 8, he's got an 8, but under 5. I feel it going check check here. Yeah. King 10. Yeah, he had a 10. Don't think I was getting any more value from a 10 there. Not sure. I'm going to invest in Poker Tracker soon so I can keep a tab of, I can get notes on people and get a HUD, so I'd have had more information there to bet. Failed and fold. So on the final table bubble in this 45 man one, and 7 get paid. Pocket 7's here with 40 bigs. And raise it to 355. I like keeping them fairly small in this because if I make it 500 or 300, I'm still going to get the same call as usually in these 50-cent 360 fields. You don't tend to see much 3-betting either, so. Queen Jack suited. Jack 5 folds, and I'll check it here. 6, 7, 8, check. And I'm going to fold that, and I'm going to call this 5s. Is it a 5? I've got spades and 7s. Nope. King 5, fold. I'm going to fold the ace here because he's probably going to raise it, maybe not. Oh shit. That should have been a call. Pick up the pot there, it's 2,000 in it. Yeah, I should have called them. Damn. It's only 300. Oh dear. Didn't fancy being a6 out of position, but it's easy to say that when you've seen the flop. Or it's easier to play hands in hindsight. I'm going to fold 10 deuce and fold queen 3. You can see us being at the final table after this hand, or this hand on here anyway. See the small blind's only got 661 total. And that's a fold. And that's a fold, hang on. I'm going to shove here because there's 1,000 out there. He's not going to have me dead, is he? So, no, I'm going to fold. Right, final table. So obviously the blinds come round less fast now as well. We've got a full ring, so it's even better for us. It's two fairly big stacks. Fold. We've effectively got 10 big blinds and it's going up to 800 in a minute. We've got 7.5 big blinds. I'm going to fold that. We're doing this one 6, so I've got 4 bigs in this one. Shit. Need to double up in this one. I'm going to bring this 50 cent down here because it's not as important as the final table, so I'm just playing push fold there really. Make this a bit bigger so we can see it. So shove, call. After a limped pot we've got a shove, call, and he's led out, he's limped then led, and he's going to fold, so he's lost 1200 there out of 6,200 stack, which isn't ideal. Queen jack, queen 6, yikes. Down to 8, so we're on the bubble now. And I'm folding there, easy. Very speculative hand here, but so much out there already. If I call and he calls as well. I'm going with folds here as well, by the way, to 10,000. Oh, hang on, prioritise. Fold that, lost 400, I'm not too worried. He's short for 10 bigs, I'm going to call. I know there's players to whack still, but it's unlikely they're calling his as well. And he's unlikely to have a pocket pair, I'm assuming. I'm hoping he's got overs, so therefore I'll be ahead. And I need to get a hand soon before I fall my way out of contention. Queens, oh dear. Oh dear. Has to be a 4, nope. 45th, 46th, 45th. Ah, I wasn't folding there. Let's get rid of that table now, as it's irrelevant. Fold. What do you think? Ace, king, 8s. Well, this won't be a chop pot. King. Right, now that we've got to the cashier, I'm going to take this one off the screen because I'm playing pretty much standard at the minute. Let's make this full screen. Ace, king suited. The blinds are 800. Obviously looking to get some action here. Feeling a min raise. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Calling here, very nice spot. Jack 7 suited. Oh my good god. And I'm dead. Right, well there you go. 7th. Yikes. Don't know if that's a shove down the bottom, but that's what he's done. So I made 20 cents there. 70 cent cash. Not the best, but obviously happy we got it in a good spot. Shoved Jack 7. Obviously he was hoping to take the blinds down, but I wasn't folding my monster. Right, 51 out of 143. Win blinds. So within 1 minute I'll have 11 bigs. This is the 360 obviously. At Jack 7 hands, obviously it happens if you get wide shovels like that on the final table. Obviously, with the amount of times that I've led up at final tables, obviously you like to fold your way up places and stuff, but you can't fold ace king suited there. The setup hand. If it was like king queen suited or something, I could have passed and waited for a better spot, but ace king suited, I'm so far ahead of his range, just got unlucky. Right, so I've just got the one table to concentrate on now. Ace 6 fold. So let's see the percentages of that hand, just for fun. Get poker stove, wherever it's gone. Oh, there you go. So in that hand then I had ace of clubs, king of clubs, and he had jack of diamonds, 7 of diamonds. So 65% favourite, but obviously it's even more than coin flip, obviously, but he's quite ahead there, obviously. And even if he was, say he was shoving 50% of his hands, like that, 50. I don't know anything about the player really, because I think he's at the table. But even if he's shoving the same as if he's shoving 50% of his hands, so obviously it's the correct call. He flopped a top pair and a flush draw, turned me dead. Oh dear. Deuces, this is a weird spot because of stack sizes mainly. I was going to fold, I think, if it folded round to me. Could have had 36 and the pot would have been, oh Jesus. A7, Ace9, Queens. There's my set. But the Queens are good. It's not my style to go with twos there. Halfway the way I've played so far in this session, I've only had 2 instances where I wish I'd done something different, and that was calling from the small blind with the A6 suited with the maniac and the big stack and the other player who'd limped under the gun. Even if I did flop an ace and was reverse dominated or whatever you call it, reverse implied odds, I was only calling 300 to a very sizable pot, so that was one, and the other was not going all in with the fives in that first 180 that I went out of. Not just because it was good, but because I didn't fully evaluate the shoving ranges of the people, because I was in the cut off, I think, and it went shove, shove, shove. I had them all covered, and they were unlikely to have like really strong hands because they had like 3 big blinds, 4 big blinds each. But I was closer to 5, but it's half my stack, and I was thinking of stack preservation over making what's the correct call. Couldn't find. So I get the Pokerstars open again. So look. Because in that hand though, I would have had can't remember what suit it was, it doesn't really matter. So even if it's against 2 random hands, let's see how it does. Oh, it's 3, sorry. So it's raise, shove, shove. I folded in the initial raise I called, but they were all, again, I had them all covered by roughly 2 to 1. They're all fairly short stacked, so that's going to be going for a while, isn't it? Stop it now. Hold. Keep on. I could leave that one in all the time, but I'm assuming it's going to plateau out and I'd have the most equity, so that's the point I'm trying to make. I think 2 of them had the very similar hand, like A7, A6, which I'm obviously miles ahead of. I think it was like a Queen 10 or something, which they all missed. But I still think that's a profitable call to make in the long run. Alright, we're up to 500 next hand, which will give me 6 big blinds. I've got to fold here. I can't flat and then miss and check fold. I don't really want to shove. So I'm going to fold here. He's got me beat there. Again, made my decision a lot easier. Wow. Dead. So we're only going to have 2 minutes at 500, then it's going to go to 6, so that's fun. 4, 6, offsuit. That's a fold, even if it folds around to me. Which I don't like doing, but I'm going to get looked up quite a lot, because he's only got a call another 2,000, his player's going to do that with a king or an ace or something, or a queen maybe, so now that he's shoved, obviously that's easier, but don't like shoving small to big with absolute rags like that. I know obviously ICM considerations you're supposed to at a certain stack size, but I don't think that's right. For this current situation warrants that either anyway. I'll double check, I'll run the numbers later, but I don't think it does. Jack 5 of hearts. No. So 1, 2 out of 3 pots of showdown, 2 without, and I played 13%. I usually have 10 or 11, maybe 12% in tournaments like the Big 11 and such like that, but I think that should be higher when I'm playing these sit and goes, because so much value, playing a lot wider range. But you've got to also get the hands to do that, even if you're opening wider, you still need the hands to do it with. So with turbos, it's you raise light a couple of times and fold, and you hemorrhage a good portion of your stack. So it's going to be 3-6 in a minute, which will give us 4 and a bit bigs. But again, with these, you just get a double up and you're golden again, so Jesus. This jack's massive. Queen 10. There's too many people to go through, I think. Especially now that he's shoved. Because he might think I'm shoving wide to isolate or get carried away. I've seen that a few times where it goes small stack shove, smaller stack shove, and then a bigger stack call with really wide range. Had him dominated, obviously, but wasn't expecting all the folds around. It's a fold. it's getting close to shoving time. Next, when the blinds pass, it's going to take 900 off us, leaving us with 15. It'll probably be 800 by then, so it's 2 big blinds. So yeah, I need to make a move soon. Rather shove from early with a hand like Jack 9 suited or Queen 10 suited or Jack 6 suited or something than an ace rag like ace 2, ace 3, ace 4. More likely to be live. Oh dear. 1 out. Get in. I'm going to go with Queen 10 here because, like I said, I'm going to fold my way out of contention if I fold there. They're left with 2 big blinds after the blinds pass. I can't just gamble and hope to get a hand better than Queen 10 in the big blind, so if I get called here, I'm likely to be live. If I'm not, then oh well. We'll see if the small blind's fairly short. Ace 4, so it's a flip. Queen it is ace. And what a turn. Yikes. Right, so yeah, happy with that play anyway. I was expecting to be called by some sort of hand like that, and again, the situation I was in there, I couldn't wait any longer for a better hand. I might have got kings next hand in the big blind, but you can't obviously guarantee that or risk doing that. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I've played 4 here and cashed in 1 of them, so win. Thanks for watching.